Good morning, Patriots. I'm Jocelyn Kimball, and this is LHS News. We have a great show for you this week, so let's get started. In case you haven't heard, anyone over the age of 16 can get the COVID vaccine. Most of our staff has already gotten vaccinated, so let's get vaccinated too. Starting this past Monday, seniors were able to come back to campus, while others decided to stay home. A lot of us are back on campus, so let's go take a look.
Hey seniors, welcome back to school.
I am beyond excited to be back to school today. I've been looking forward to finally meeting my students face to face, having some warm bodies in these empty desks.
Yes, my name is Karina and I'm excited to be back because I have a reason to get up in the morning and just to see faces is nice.
Because I get to see humans again.
We're all looking forward for the freshmen to come back next week.
Speaking of seniors, we want to celebrate your accomplishments and know what you plan on doing after graduation. Let's check in with Zaina Faraj about how to submit that information. Zaina?
If you have been accepted to a college, university, military, trade school, or community college, please take a picture of you and your college gear. Please send them to Mrs. Kurtush at anna_kurtush@currenthigh.org with your name and the name of the school you're going to attend. To get to the senior survey and received scholarships form, go to the Liberty website and look to the right corner and click the senior info section. We want to make a slideshow to show off our senior accomplishments.
Next up, we have Caitlin with another Did You Know? Let's see what we can learn today.
Hey Patriots, it's Caitlin Hensley with LHS News. Did you know in the beginning of Coraline, the doll that comes through the window is actually one of the spirit kids you see later on in the movie? I didn't notice that till recently when I watched the movie the other day. I find that pretty cool.
Hearing about all these books everybody is reading is very enlightening. I love getting lost in a book that I've been reading. Let's check out another book that's being read by a Patriot.
Hey Patriots, Hargman Jandu here with the Reading Club. Are any of you guys looking for a good book to read? If so, I think Mr. Ziegler might have a book for one of you.
Hello, sweet spirits. I'm Mr. Ziegler, and I'm here to talk to you about The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. Evelyn Hardcastle is dead. You watched her die. And yet the next morning, there she is, safe and sound. And you don't recognize the face looking back at you in the mirror. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. If you don't like it, I'll eat a ham sandwich.
It's a really good book if you like detective work and you want to solve mysteries. But honestly, Mr. Ziegler, by the way that you describe it, I don't think I'll need to eat a ham sandwich.
We have another This Month in Music History for you. What do you have for us this month, Luke and Nathan?
Good morning, Patriots. Welcome to This Month in Music History. Today we have some great bits of information for you, so let's get started.
On April 5th, 1994, Kurt Cobain, at 27 years old, commits suicide after injecting himself with 3 times the maximum lethal dose of heroin, though he surprisingly died via shotgun blast.
On April 25th, 1990, Jimi Hendrix's Fender Stratocaster went for $295,000 at auction. This was the guitar that he performed the national anthem with, among other songs, in his famous performance at Woodstock.
On April 3rd, 1996, MC Hammer filed for bankruptcy. Though he had amassed a fortune of $33 million during his career, he was forced to file for bankruptcy and more than $13 million of debt.
On April 30th, 2005, the Dave Matthews Band paid $200,000 in damages after their tour bus accidentally dumped 800 pounds of human waste onto a boat of tourists in Chicago.
Thanks for watching, Patriots. We'll see you next month for our last installment of This Month in Music History.
Miss Brown and the Art Club are at it again. Several members competed in the CAEA Central Area Virtual Art Show and placed. Let's go to Matthew Ivy with more. Matthew?
Good morning, Patriots. I'm Matthew Ivy with LHS News. The California Arts Education Association's Central Area Virtual Art Show happened last week. 3 of our Patriots were skilled enough to take awards. Sarah Nguyen took second place in the 2D art competition with her mixed media piece called Greed. It's a warning to those that are indifferent or greedy about the consequences of their actions and how they may affect others. Yasmin Arellano also took second place in 2D art with this digital piece named Companions. It shows the bond that can happen between a man and an animal, showing how they can care for each other while one is hurt, either physically or mentally. And finally, Lexi Dominguez took honorable mention in 2D art with this watercolor piece named Self-Portrait. She says that this is the first self-portrait that has made me feel confident in myself and my artistic ability. Congratulations, you three, for placing so high, and thank you for showing Liberty's might in creativity.
Let's check in with sports with Josiah Lowry.
Hey Patriots, this week of sports, we have some clips from boys golf. Let's check those out. That's all for sports. Back to you guys.
It seems like only a couple weeks ago we were in winter. What happened? Let's see what we have coming up next week.
Weather this week consists of mostly 80s during the day and 50s at night.
We hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's a privilege for us to be able to do this for you guys each week. We'll be back next week with another show. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.